What's nice? South Lake ICU had the honor of taking care of an out-of-town patient who was visiting her twin sister in Claremont. She was admitted with the flu to our intermediate cardiac care unit, and on my first encounter with Merle, I was in a relief rapid response role. Merle's nurse that day was concerned about her oxygen saturation level on the bypass and called rapid response. When I responded to the call, Merle, her twin sister, was at her bedside holding her hand. I introduced myself and I informed her that her nurse had concerns about how she was doing on the bypass. Although Merle was not doing well, she decided that she did not want to come to the ICU and wanted more time, thinking that she would feel better. I honored her wishes and informed her that the night rapid response nurse would continue to monitor her. Upon my arrival the next morning at work, Merle had been transferred to the ICU and placed on the ventilator. As the days progressed, Merle's condition continued to deteriorate, and she required vasopressors and increased ventilator support. Merle never left her side, and during the nights, the ICU nurses would always make sure that Merle was comfortable in the recliner and always kept her informed about Merle's care. Even though the nursing staff had a great relationship with Merle, we became very close to her husband Charles and her daughter Lisa. We learned that Merle and Merle were retired nurses, and we really enjoyed listening to Merle telling us stories about their time in nursing. Merle was a pediatric nurse and Merle was an ER nurse. We also learned that Merle and Charles had battled cancer at the same time, and Merle was a 16-year pancreatic cancer survivor. We did everything together, Charles said. That is the way we did it for 60 years.
Good afternoon, everyone. During her weeks in our ICU, we discovered that Merle and Charles had a 60-year wedding anniversary in the coming days. They always celebrated by going out to eat, and Charles always bought her red roses. Merle's condition continued to deteriorate, and her prognosis was not good. In previous conversations with Charles, he stated that she would not want to remain in this condition, and the family made the decision of withdrawal of life support. Charles requested that it not be done on the day of their 60th wedding anniversary. The unit collaborated to do something special for Charles and Merle on the day of their anniversary. We contacted nutritional services, who prepared an amazing breakfast, which was delivered to Merle's room. We took the time to prepare her room. We pushed bedside tables together, covering them with a white linen tablecloth, arranged battery-operated tea lights while showcasing Charles' beautiful red roses to create a romantic atmosphere. With music softly playing in the background, Merle's family was able to celebrate the special moment with her, even though she was not able to participate. Merle was such a loved individual that Mark and Rosalind, two nurses who took care of her through her previous stint with cancer, left their homes in Grayson, Georgia, and drove all night, covering almost 500 miles to be with Merle and her family. In keeping with Charles' wish to withdraw Merle from life support